You might get panic attacks. This is where your heart is racing, you feel out of control. What's the difference between antenatal anxiety and antenatal depression? Sometimes you even think like you have a cold, but when you go to hospital, there's no cold.
Cussons, baby, Cussons, baby, Cussons made with love. Happiness in every rap.
Welcome back to the Cussons Baby Bump to Baby Show, where we walk with you from when you're pregnant to when your little one arrives. My name is Esther the Doula, and I'm so excited to be here spending time with you. Today we talk about mindful motherhood, your pregnancy mental health. What is mental health? Pregnancy brings with it so many changes. You find like your social, emotional, physical, psychological, things just feel different. This is because of the hormones that pregnancy brings that are meant to sustain your pregnancy. They do change your brain chemicals. So how you feel, you find like you cry very easily, or you find fun in things and you laugh very easily. But because of it, sometimes these hormones can create havoc on your mental health. One of the most common mood disorder in pregnancy is antenatal anxiety. In this condition, you feel overwhelmed, you feel tired, you feel like I can't do it anymore. Usually you will feel like you are so worried about everything. Everything doesn't seem to be working. You feel like I don't even have clothes to wear. Anything I wear doesn't work. You feel like things could go wrong in this pregnancy, in my life, in my work. It just feels like I just seem worried about everything. You might get panic attacks. This is where your heart is racing, you feel out of control, extreme anxiety, and sometimes you even feel like I can't breathe. You might constantly feel restless, irritable, and on edge. Nothing seems to make you happy. You might feel some tightness in your muscles, your neck feels painful, tightness in the chest. Sometimes you even think like you have a cold, but when you go to hospital, there's no cold. Well, that might be a sign of anxiety. You might have intrusive thoughts in the middle of the night. You can't sleep because you have these thoughts, anxious thoughts running through your mind. Yeah, that's a sign of anxiety. Another condition that can develop during pregnancy is antenatal depression. This condition usually gradually builds up. You don't quite notice, then suddenly it's a monster. So it's important to get help before baby comes, because usually if it starts during pregnancy and it's not handled, then it can lead to postpartum depression. So what are some of the symptoms of antenatal depression? One of them is just feeling numb. You feel nothing gives you joy, nothing makes you laugh, nothing makes you sad. That feeling of numbness is one of the signs. You might have loss of confidence, you feel worthless, you don't feel beautiful, you feel like nothing looks good on you, and that can be quite overwhelming to process. You might feel teary, you cry at the slightest provocation, nothing seems to be good, you are resentful over your loved ones, your friends, and ultimately you just feel like I just want to cry. You find like either you want to sleep all the time or you cannot sleep. The whole night you watch the clock go tick tock until morning, or you can't seem to stay awake. You sleep even as you're driving. You might find like you want to eat all the time. You can't seem to get full, or you have no appetite whatsoever. Pregnancy can bring these changes, but if, for example, even when you're really hungry and you know that your baby needs to grow but you're not able to eat, then that's a sign that things might not actually be okay. You might find that things that used to give you joy suddenly are not so interesting anymore. You have no interest, you have no, energy to do anything. That's a sign too. You might find that you're not able to concentrate on anything, you're not able to make decisions, your thought process is so disorderly, and frankly speaking, you're not able to make sense of anything in your life. You will also feel isolated, you feel like you're all alone. The problems that you have are yours alone. That's a sign. And finally, you might have intrusive thoughts to harm yourself or even the baby that you're carrying. So you may ask, what's the difference between antenatal anxiety and antenatal depression? In antenatal anxiety, with a few strategies, coping strategies, you will be able to go through it. But with depression, you will need medical help. Your doctor will be able to prescribe medication and other strategies to be able to get you through it. There are some risk factors that can increase your chances of getting these mood disorders during pregnancy. And one of them is if you've had challenges in the past with your mental health, then it's important for you not to just stop your medication. Speak to your doctor. They will adjust your medication, maybe change it so that they are safe for your baby, but please continue with your treatment. You might be in a relationship or was in a past relationship that was abusive, either sexually, physically, emotionally. This can increase your chances of getting a mood disorder during pregnancy. If you have challenges with abuse of alcohol, drugs, or other substances, it's important to get help because this increases your chances of having a mood disorder during pregnancy. It is important to have a support structure. Lack of a support system in your pregnancy can lead to feelings of inadequacy and not being able to cope. Having stressful situations in your life. Maybe you've lost a loved one. Maybe you've lost a job. Finances are really hard to come by. Maybe your child is sick. All these are situations that can increase the chances of getting a mood disorder during pregnancy. If you're like me, you're an A-type personality. You need everything to be perfect. Wow, shock on you. Pregnancy is not perfect. Things don't go the way you expect. So that can really be a stressor and can increase the chances again of having a mood disorder. Here are some tips to help you physically, socially, emotionally, so that you're able to cope with the ups and downs that come with pregnancy. Taking a walk. Nature is amazing. It helps you have that fresh oxygen that refreshes your mind. Having lunch with friends and family, watching that movie, reading a good book, having a massage, having exercise, you take a walk, swim, anything that will get you moving is really refreshing to your mind. You can also have visualization exercises, yoga. You can attend a childbirth class. These classes help you to become confident and prepare for the birth of your baby, and also having that support system. Surround yourself with friends and family. They'll be able to help you cope with the hard times that come with pregnancy. With all mental health disorders that happen in pregnancy, it is so important for you to seek help early. Getting on top of these conditions is best before the baby arrives. Hi! Time to bust a myth. Is it true that feeling anxious and depressed during pregnancy is normal and should be ignored? Well, not really. It is important for you to be able to recognize the times that it feels like it's too much. You might feel anxious or stressed about a particular thing, but that goes away once you rest or are able to address your problems. Whenever you feel depressed or anxious and these feelings are not going away, please seek help. Your healthcare provider will be able to give you resources, help you to be able to manage everything that you're going through so that you can carry your pregnancy optimally. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure. I hope to see you in the next one. For more information on your bump to baby journey, follow us on our socials.